Hello, my name is Gavin Bellamy, and I want to warmly welcome you to this course. What is this course all about? It is about improving the quality of teaching and learning in our classrooms, improving behavioural management and engagement, and by bringing a new dimension to our learning in order to achieve that. And what do I mean about that? Well, this course is about communication. As teachers, we learn instinctively how to adapt our teaching to the students that are in front of us, and we can become very effective at that. But what we are very rarely taught, and what we probably don't realize, is that communication profiling allows us to have a quantitative and a qualitative aspect to this. And by that, I mean, we can look at the people in front of us and we can measure how they are going to behave in terms of inputs and triggers and those sorts of things. We can understand qualitatively what to say and not to say. And this is something that has been used highly effectively outside of education for many, many years in terms of team building, in terms of sales, in terms of relationship repairs and strengthening, but rarely in education. One important point here is that we are not sharing with you an alternative way of doing things, something to replace the existing behavioral management strategy in your school, for example. No, this works alongside anything that you have in place. Neither is it child-centered learning either. This is not purely about the wishes of the child. The student, the child in front of us, needs to conform to the rules, the systems within the school. But we can adapt to who they are as individuals. It's putting that at the center of the picture, who they are as human beings, and therefore how we can be more effective in communicating with those human beings. Now, I am a teacher of 25 years. I'm a former head teacher and a consultant head teacher. And I have moved into working with commerce, with industry, and with schools, and bringing some of these techniques to bear very effectively. But not just myself. This is something that is done worldwide by thousands of practitioners, and it has impacted on various organizations. But where it hasn't really shown itself is in the education sector. And this is very much one of those, I wish I'd known that at the time. So we're going to look at how we can adapt our communication style with those that are in front of us. We know that dysfunctional communication leads to dysfunctional behavior. We know that dysfunctional communication leads to dysfunctional learning and dysfunctional engagement. So when we can understand where that dysfunction may come from and we can adapt to it, then we can expect to see better outcomes, more motivation. We can think about our lesson structure and planning, how we give feedback, and how we can avoid bad behavior situations and how we can mitigate for them when they arise. It truly is an exciting space to be in. I wish I'd known this at the time, and I'm delighted to be sharing some of these ideas with you. Look forward to your feedback.